Nipples.
Gucci.
Gucci Bay.
United States taxes. Okay, here we go. Last session started off on the slower side of things as the party pulled back from their drinking slightly. Kari and Tavish began to fish. In the process, Tavish caught a massive fish, but it being 2/3 the size of the boat, was forced to cut the line. Meanwhile, Poppyseed began reading his book that he acquired from Maryland. Gaddradison and Gar spotted a ship with blue sails from a distance. Noticing it angling itself toward their boat, and they started to become wary. As the other ship had gotten closer, one of their lovely blue-skinned crew called over to invite the party on board for some food and games. Telling them that their ship, the Azure Clam, was of no harm to them, Kari, Lulu, and Tavish decided on taking the plunge and heading over. The Tortles, however, were still skeptical and refused. Poppyseed, too enamored in his book to care, did not even notice them going over. In conversation, Gaddradison recalled some sea tales about powerful entities that could be lurking below, potential patrons that lend their services out to those in desperate need. Once on board the Azure Clam, Kari, Lulu, and Tavish partook in a game of high or low and a game of find the pearl, coming out as winners. In his self-made silence from the earplugs, Poppyseed was contacted by Lady Thidrioth, the high priestess of the underground dinosaur city, giving him her disapproval of the trick he pulled to avoid signing the contract. She then sent him a warning to watch what he says and does while around the others, or else everything could go black for the ones he cares about. Poppyseed responded, letting Lady Thidrioth know that he knew the parameters of the contract and that contacting him about it was not needed. He then told the others of the conversation he had with the head priestess, and that is where we begin tonight.
It is indeed. If I recall correctly, I know Tavish was drunk. I don't remember. I don't think Kari was fully drunk at all.
No, she wasn't.
Yeah.
Then
I know
she-
he was fucking wasted.
yeah, and she was too
Tavish is
busy.
drunk for 5 days.
Yeah.
And he got drunk again.
Oh, yeah.
Or
That's right. He's drunk for 5 days and he won't remember a lick of it.
yep.
A look of it once it's up, yeah. Yeah, well, while in the 5 days, it's just a constant drunkenness. At the end of the 5 days, all of those 5 days are going bye-bye. It's beautiful.
As an idea, we might be able to shorten that. Our little furry friend who can pull the drunk out of people.
I'm not sure he can pull the drunk out of this one.
Mm. Good idea.
What do y'all wanna do? What do you... The other ship is still near.
Well, I have an idea of something to do. Well, still kind of keeping the eye on that ship. I would like to start working on building something to try and contain some of the energy of the creature that we were given by Thessia?
Thidrioth.
Yeah.
Adria.
Cedria. Thank you.
Yeah, you can start working on that because you were given the bits and bobs and pieces and whatnot. Are you kind of like keeping in its canistered area? Are you letting like it see the daylight? Are you just like
no, I'm
putting it
keeping
in
it
the
to
bag?
I'm keeping it to in its canistered area for the time being, especially with these individuals nearby. I'm more so working on a vessel to hold a little part of this. Essentially, I'm working on the frame of a railgun.
Ah, all right.
Then your pocket watch it Mach fuck through your skull.
Now we know where Bjorn got the idea.
Crazy pirates. Good things usually come out of crazy pirates.
Usually. Yeah, you can get to work on that. I would say you would notice as the others have like clambered back and you seem to be done with the interactions with them. They do seem to like begin to veer off on their more original course. Still
God
like
for
not
that.
too far. As they had mentioned that they were also leaving Tegith for a different continent. Though they are beginning to give you more space.
And so we're kind of like going at a bit of an adjacent angle to each other rather than going parallel or being followed.
Yeah.
Kind of look over again. Thank God they're leaving. I do not like them. Something about them gave me a bad feeling. I'm just kind of look over at the rest of the group. What all were you doing over there? Were you gambling or just eating food?
A bit of both. We had a little bit of food, and then we did a little bit of gambling. Tavish got his ass drunk again, and so I've been babysitting him the rest of the time.
Like the stumbling
Mom's
frog.
doing her game. That's why I keep telling you all to be quiet.
But yeah, other than that, it was fine. I got a pearl.
Wow.
Is it a magical pearl?
I don't know. Look, shows a pearl.
It's very pretty.
She's pretty girl.
And just kind of holds out a clawed hand. May I?
Ah, fine. Don't break it.
I'll not want to break it. As I just kind of pull a small jeweler's lens out of a bag. Lens, not lend. And just kind of looks at it real closely. Looking for any irregularities, anything that would indicate that it has magical charge to it, or if it's just like your standard run-of-the-mill grain of sand nurtured by a clam.
It roll. What do I have you roll?
Could I argue investigation? Or perception?
I'll accept investigation.
Oh, that was so close to being a natural 20. That's a 7.
Oof. Um. It's a pearl, all right.
Looks to be fairly run-of-the-mill pearl. And just kind of hands it back.
Yeah, but he's pretty. Yeah, I won this in one of those games. I won. What are we called? Higher or lower? We didn't spend too much. I think it was like 5. It was like 5 silver, and then we ended up using it to play the pearl, and then I used like 1 gold, and that was it.
That doesn't sound too bad.
Yep.
So we've got a hammered frog, you had some gambling. What about you, Joe? Did you enjoy your time on the creepy boat?
Goes over
He
and
didn't come
shakes
with.
Tavish.
Lulu was with us.
Yeah,
Chou
Chou
didn't
didn't
come
go.
with
It
him,
was Lulu.
Oh,
Who's the cat?
right.
Chou is somewhere on the prowl, just communing with his patrons.
Gotcha. I forgot about Lulu. Speaking of, is there any art of Lulu? I've no idea what image to project in my brain.
Oh, hold on. Let me.
Take a picture of Lulu.
Let me just get a picture of my cat real quick. No.
So that Khajiit was
Hold on.
born underneath a full moon. I see.
Khajiit has wares.
Khajiit has wares if you have coin.
Where the fuck? There it is. Anytime Lulu inspires a character, it is always going to be the same art.
As it should be. Gotcha.
That should not be in all caps. I did
That
not
is
realize my caps lock was on.
a very, very
Keep it.
much a cat.
It's just Lulu.
So,
You know, I've said her name enough. I'm surprised she hasn't screamed at me yet.
why is the cat screaming? Why aren't you?
Right.
So,
But yeah, very very orange. Very orange and very distracted by a handful of pearls.
well, if anybody needs me, I will be in the hold, working. Do try and knock before so I can get things closed up and not let anything out.
What you doing?
I am experimenting with the things that we were given.
Cool.
If this
Making a blow up.
small-scale experiment works, then I'm thinking it might be possible to make some engines and boost the speed of the vessel.
It won't blow up. What?
course, we would need to make it to a port first, so I could obtain more materials, and that is all entirely hinging on the assumption that this is going to work in the first place.
Well, good luck.
So I just tromp off down the hole. The turtle goes in the square hole.
Um. So yeah, um you go off to work on things. Who's doing what? Is Haunt still earplugged and reading?
Yep, Hans is still deafened and reading.
Can I slowly peek over the back of the book to look at him? Just sneak over and just slowly peek over at him.
Roll stealth with advantage.
Are you looking like from in front of the book and you're like peeping over?
Like he has the book in front of him and she comes up from like behind. And that's a 24.
Yeah, no matter what I roll, you're gonna beat that.
It is a scene right now that you peek in on. There's a moment where like, that's how that would work.
Reads words, look at him. Okay, makes sense. That's how it. Totally gonna try to erase this from my mind later on, but got it.
Yeah, you proud of yourself now?
Kari learns things Kari didn't want to learn.
Pretty much. She's gonna use her feathers to mess with his ears.
How does Poppyseed respond to being tickled?
Well, I mean, he just kind of like, you know, like when you have a fly in your ear, you just kind of like bat it.
She will continue until he turns.
He just turns, takes an earplug out of his ear. What?
What you doing?
He just blinks.
Just smiles. What? I can't come over and say hi?
You can. It's just you asked what I'm doing when I'm clearly reading.
That's some interesting stuff you're reading.
Isn't it just?
No, that was sarcastic.
Ah.
Mm. I need to go get some. I need to go get some alcohol from. Do you think? Do you think Chou stuff can help burn my eyes enough to forget?
Well, perhaps
I need to go
next
ask him.
time you shouldn't peep
Wait a
into
minute.
what I'm
Got big old
reading.
tires on the sides. If Bloodsport comes around.
So you're gonna have a lot of more of these. Okay, got it. Okay, bye.
Sure there is.
And just a clack, 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 clack of her nails as she runs runs down the deck.
Notices that there's no more music playing, takes the other, or no, he doesn't take the other earplug out because of fucking seasickness. He'll leave the other one out, though, and continue reading.
What's Chou doing? Is Chou alive?
He died.
Possibly still eating.
Yep. Still eating.
Cho
Nom, 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 nom,
Cho
nom, nom,
is
nom, nom, nom.
eating.
Nom, 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 nom.
Is
He's arming the bamboo toot flute.
Oh no. Oh god.
We need more wind in those sails. Cho just says, "I come."
Alright, wind coming up. Ready, aim, fire. When did we get an outboard motor for this thing?
You are the boat.
I'm the
Portable
onboard motor.
jacuzzi.
The worst smelling jacuzzi in the world.
Sulfur is good for your skin. That's why hot springs are so nice.
Yeah, but sulfur dioxide isn't.
What doesn't kill you gives you cancer.
Tavish! Are you what's your drunk ass doing at the moment? But just your ass.
Chilling.
Just vibing.
Mm-hmm. Leaning against the mast.
Clapping. um Who's keeping a watch out at sea? Who's looking around?
I am.
Not me.
Oh, hi, Lulu. There you are. Gad, could I get a snappy check from you?
Mod 20.
You notice that it's kind of hard to tell, but you notice that something's slightly off with a patch of water that's coming in your guys' direction. It's kind of going with the flow of the water. But like that, the patch that looks off. Lulu, this is my cord. Do not unplug me. At its distance at the moment, you can't quite tell what's causing. It's almost like an off shimmer. To again a larger patch of ocean. Because you'd think if it were your scales, you'd be able to tell like the whole creature, but you don't see a single creature. You're not seeing a large mass or fins attached. You're not seeing any sort of like wake associated with something that large swimming close to the surface. You're just seeing just that an odd shimmer.
Hmm. Hmm. Go slightly closer to it just to see if I can make out what it is.
Make
I'm looking through the telescope.
to the telescope. Make another snappy check.
Who?
Aw. 22.
22.
Give me
Okay.
just a moment. My dinner is just about finished in the oven. I'm going to go grab that real quick.
Okie dokie. It's okay. I've got to select the image. Where is there's Gad? For those listening, Gad ends up seeing what appears to be a swarm of very round creatures, very round, very translucent creatures.
Okay, I return.
Gad, I sent you an image.
Oh, Lord. Ah.
You can once you like get to the side of the ship where that's closer to this swarm. You're looking through your spyglass. You notice the shimmer is the shimmer of light catching these things' bodies. You notice that they are very, very translucent, and that's what's making them so hard to see, except for when they end up catching the light just right. They are very, very round.
Just kind of let everybody that's on deck know and like point out the direction. There's some very round, kind of clear things in the water over there.
What?
Would I recognize this kind of creature at all?
Make me a nature check.
I'm gonna take a look as well at what they're pointing out.
Yeah, same. I'm
That's
gonna go like, what you looking at?
a 10.
10. Okay. For those that are taking a look in the direction that is pointed out, roll perception with advantage because you're getting the direction pointed out. Lulu, no, you cannot. I picked you up because you keep trying to eat my foam board that I'm using for a D&D project, and I need you to not eat it.
It's a 26 on the perception for Chou.
It's a 23 for Kari.
Oh, fuck.
Like that.
Gad, the one thing you would remember about them, is you don't want them to know that you're there.
I'm steering the other direction.
Seeing these, can I see if I know what they are, Croven?
Yeah. Yeah,
Those
nature.
are bad.
Nope. I don't know what these are. That's a 6 in total.
Bad.
Out of character, I know that image. I know where it's used as well. They're CVs, aren't they?
Maybe. I
Mm-hmm.
love me a good CB.
Mm-hmm.
They're adorable dumbasses.
Don't know
Mhm.
what a CB is. and
But
I
Kari doesn't know
don't think I
things.
want to
So
find
she
out.
sees these sea creatures and she's like, what the why do they look like that?
He's from Texas.
They look like I don't know. They look so weird.
They look like living bubbles. I wonder if they pop like bubbles. I wonder if they pop like bubbles.
I don't want to check them.
I'm not sure if they do. All I know is that we don't want them to know we're here.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Okay. You've never seen them before. I'll take your, but you're more known, your more vast knowledge of the seas on that one. I don't think I want to. If you're saying we avoid them, that means they're bad shit. So let's avoid them.
Yep.
I know that they don't look good.
I agree with the captain on this one. Be suspicious, don't be suspicious.
The whole team, there's 2 of you.
As you begin to change course to more quickly get away from them. You give me a sailing check. What were we having for sailing check?
Just Dex and proficiency.
Yeah, I think that's what we had done last time. That sounds right.
Boat check. math. 18.
Yeah, you are easily able to begin steering and get the boat heading off in a safer direction. You're also able to in the meantime figure out exactly how this kind of changes your course. You Lulu, I swear to God, stop, get off my, no, you cannot have the phone board. I am making a map. You cannot have it.
Lulu, you're gonna get tossed off the ship. Stop it.
She wants my phone board bad.
We toss Lulu off the ship. Does that mean she's a wet pussy?
Yep.
Giggity.
Might be a sacrifice for the CBs. Yeah, you begins to sail off. And it begins to get darker. As you are sailing there, it was an eventful day. But that day does come to a close. Eventually, you do sail far enough off that it is, I would say something that Gad would remember after some time is the CBs. They're not necessarily fast, but where they lack in speed, they've got stealth on their side. And that's where their danger comes in. So the fact that you saw them and was able to steer away, you know that they're at least not anytime soon, unless the winds absolutely crap out. That they're not going to catch up anytime soon. You find that late evening is when Lulu gets her zoomies. And it's just hardcore parkour all over the ship, making sure things are, yeah, tied and nodded and just, yeah, everything is perfect in the ship as she's hardcore parkouring all over the fucking place.
Hmm.
Who would like to do a roll
I'll do it.
for me?
I've not done one in a while. Is it just a straight D20, is it?
I need a D100 roll.
Oh, Rise a mensch do.
I mean, what were you expecting?
That's a 59.
So close, but yet so far.
Mm-hmm. I tried so hard and come so far.
But in the end,
It doesn't even matter.
Where is... There we go. Scroll.
I don't like that laugh.
No, I'm laughing because I read it wrong, so I'm gonna go with what I accidentally read because it's a hilarious fucking picture.
Uh-oh.
So I read orchestra instead of orchestra. So now I'm picturing orcas playing music, swimming by.
Look over side and like, well, that's not something you see every day.
No.
How, how are they doing that? They don't have any fingers or thumbs.
Very carefully, I'd imagine.
Oh, very skillfully as well, by the looks of it.
I have found an image of orcas playing the guitar.
Oh my dear God. That is nightmare fuel.
God, they have like
Beautiful.
and they're all just
their
screaming,
faces.
"Yeah!"
Well, did you know these? It's clearly Druid bards, and they're just having a grand old time.
Ooh, druids. Hmm.
Their faces look like a mix between sea lions and great whites.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
It's deeply unsettling.
It's
They're
almost like
druids, are they?
it's almost like street sharks.
Yeah.
I mean, you assume so because I mean, what orcas would know how to play instruments if they weren't druids?
Yeah, true. True.
Orcas would be masters of some sweet jazz. They're soulful creatures, I tell you. They got the eyes of a killer. But goddamn if they can't shred.
I like to imagine this is Gar talking to himself down in the hole.
The numbers make music. It's how it all works. It's how I can figure this shit out.
Mm-hmm. I mean, if they're druids and I'm a druid, could they teach me anything? I wonder.
You can always go ask.
Hmm.
Teach you how to be a fish with fingers.
Mm-hmm. How far away are they, Croven?
Oh, hmm. We'll say like what would be? Trying to think ocean distance. Like they're far enough away to not cause a disturbance because they don't want to be assholes to you guys, but they're like close enough that you can kind of like you can hear them, but it's not like disturbingly loud.
I'm not going to call out to him. And you'll, hello there. You right there? Hello?
I'm gonna roll there. Perceptions. Half of them hear you, the other half are too into it. You see one of them like back fin slap the other one and gesture towards the boat. One of them that's just like rocking out like real hard and just getting slapped.
Lap.
And then all of them give like a double wave and swim over.
You right there? How's it going, my friends?
There is the good high pitched squeaky chirpy noises before one of them unwild shapes kind of hanging on to a couple of the other ones and goes, "Sup, dude, how you doing up there?"
Hey, not bad, not bad. It's good to see some fellow druids out here. How's it going? You off anywhere special?
Nah, nowhere special. Just kind of going where the waves take us, you know. We've been playing for some time together, and we just go with the flow.
Great. I know this is a bit of a weird one, but I'm fairly new to being a druid, and obviously you guys seem like you've been druiding for a while. Anything you could, potentially share with us, help us on my journey of becoming a good druid at all?
Never give up the chance to shift your shape, man. The more you do it, the more you get used to it, and the freer you feel, the more naturally it just happens.
I don't know many shapes at the moment. That's why because obviously I'm still doing the whole, I'm to study them all. So, is there any trick to be able to do it quicker? Or, learning how to do it quicker?
Have you ever thought to go to a zoo?
No, we've not had a chance to go to a zoo since I become a druid.
Well, you should really. Take some time. Take some if you get the chance, a couple days or two, so you can really wander and study the animals, because you need some time, a good amount of time watching and studying each one and just really trying to get in the mind of the animal, you know?
I can understand that. I mean, I believe it or not, we found some dinosaurs, and I learned how to turn into one of them.
Gives you the look of the crap are those.
Well, you better not.
Yeah, If we were on land, then I would change into it. But as we're on a boat, it might not be a good idea because it's rather large and heavy. Don't think this boat could take it, to be honest.
Yeah. Is it related to an elephant?
No, it's. Sorry about this, Kari. I'm going to pick Kari up and like kind of hold her so that they can see it. Kind of like one of these, but a lot bigger and on 4 legs, and pop Kari down, and it's got like a big frill around the head and some big horns on the front of its face, and like the leather of the armor, the skin's almost like armor.
So like a big danger lizard, yeah?
Yeah, kind of like an overgrown rhino.
Oh. Cool.
Wasn't
Yeah.
to be dropped. She just
No, it wasn't dropped. No, it didn't drop. I mean, I said pop you back down on the floor. It is in put you down, not drop you.
Okay, good.
But
dropping one is fine.
He just picks her up and then hucks her.
I mean, how hard would it be for me to learn how to do what you guys are doing?
Yeah, it's just taking practice, dude.
Oh no, bro.
We did like at first it was like would it be imposing if we were to come aboard? Like we won't if you don't want us to, but like
I mean, I've not got a problem with it, but we've got to run it by the captains first. Just bear with me 2 seconds. I'm going to go and ask Gar and Gad. There are some friendly druids on just off the side of the ship. They're asking if they may come aboard so I can, exchange information with them and learning things about the druid ways. Would that be a problem at all?
Oh, I don't see why it would be. But
Well,
I'll be keeping an eye on them.
That's fair enough. Like I said, they asked if if it would be a problem if they came aboard, so we could talk a bit easier. And I said I'd run it by you first. So there we go. I'll go let them know. I'll go back and right. Yeah. Find is there like a rope ladder off the side or something like that I can throw down to them? Well, not throw the entire ladder, but extend it to them.
yeah, there would be.
Hit the ladder off and knock it at them. We didn't think of that one, Drew, did
To
I?
attack with ladder.
But no, extend the ladder to him.
Yeah. You're able to do that, and one by one they unwild shape and climb up. And it is they they very much so smell like the ocean. Their hair is messed up 10 ways to Sunday. Like it is
They are wild.
they are, yeah.
Fucking feral.
Feral druids.
And they once out of wild shape, they kind of plunk down a bag and start pulling out like different instruments. And like we've just kind of collected things on our travels from different groups, and we've got like some of them we don't remember the names of. So we've got like shaky things, we got like bang on things. You've got strumming things. You got different tootle toots. Just a real variety from different like yeah, different peoples that we've met along our travels, and we've just learned to vibe with them and play music and be with the animals too. It's been a cool life, man.
That sounds like a real nice, chilled out life. That sounds like fun. That does. That sounds like fun. Looking at the instruments, out of curiosity, is any of them a shamisen?
Bless you. Is it a what?
A shamisen. It's the Oriental 3-string guitar that they use the giant like full size.
Oh, I had to look it up. I recognize the what they look like. I did not know the name. Yeah, they would have one of them.
Oh. Obviously, that's an instrument from back home for me. Looking at it, like, would you mind?
Go right on ahead, man.
Weird. It's been a long time since I played one of these. I think I was still a wee kid. The performance, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah, no, that's not good.
Oh no.
That's a 7.
And
They
the earplugs go back in.
Right there. It's been a long time since I played. I'm sorry.
No worries. I'm pretty sure we got more than one of them. Would you like to keep that so you can get more practice?
Are you sure? I could give you some money for it.
No. What are we gonna do with money, anyways?
Well, I don't know, but it was the least I could do. But thank you.
See, we're big on, just again, vibing with nature, vibing with people. You're willing to vibe with us, to help you remember some memories with that thing.
Oh, certainly. I'm actually adding that to my fucking inventory. Custom item. It's not a thing. Sweet.
One of the fun things that we like to do, a couple begin like hustling around and setting up almost like a ring of smaller, different sized drums. Another one gets out a bunch of different bells, and those two shift into or the wild shape into octopus.
I'm going to look at them as the octopus. I'm assuming, I would know what an octopus is and what it looks like, kind of thing.
Yeah, I would say you would know.
I am going to shift into an octopus as well, then.
And they begin to do it's fucking secret tunnel. It's an upbeat tune. It's not. They're not playing loud though because they want to be like respectful of the ship. But yeah, they just do a happy old ditty sort of thing. And one of the ones, oh my gosh, yes. Um, one of the ones that hadn't wild shaped goes, sometimes we just, like to have as many arms as possible to make our music with. And what better way than this?
I'm gonna motion at Kari to come join us. And to Poppyseed. And to anyone else I can see of the group. Come join, come play. Have some fun.
Yeah,
Non-alcoholic fun.
they're definitely offering like musical instruments to anyone that wants to join in.
Poppyseed reluctantly puts his book away.
I have a -1 to my performance rolls.
It's gonna be fantastic.
And it isn't about whether how good you are. It's about just enjoying the vibe and having a good time.
Sure.
But still, I want those performance rolls to see how good or how bad it does sound while you're still having fun.
What kind of a
Where did all
fucking
these people show up
instrument
from?
would Poppyseed get?
The accordion.
The accordion? Oh god.
That's a 14 from Chou on his performance as an octopus.
That's a 16 on the accordion.
Fucking hell.
Nice.
I would say that Kari got like the maracas and she got an 18.
So this is good music. This is good music.
Gad, you gotta come and join us.
Guard just kind of appears after a little bit of music. Did we acquire some new passengers, or what's with all the musical folk? I feel like I missed some.
They were orcas.
Ah, the orchestra. Been a while since I've seen them. He just kind of reaches into the bag and pulls out the weird magical mandolin that he got. I got a 15 on my performance check.
Oh yeah, the good music continues.
Yeah. It's vibe night.
Let's see. Oh wait, is there a bot that will play music in here? How do?
You just gotta be careful with what you play.
Copyright strikes.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
What were you thinking of? I can look up something.
Well, the song I was thinking of, if I can find it, I know it's in this playlist.
I know what song I was thinking of was and it's Keelhold by Ailstorm.
That's a good song.
If
That was
we're
also
all
on
just
this
playing our
playlist.
own songs, does that
Somehow they all like meld together and work.
they all got the same beat?
Krogan, I'll send a couple links in my channel.
Where? Oh, no. Artists? Arcane Anthems. I know Arcane Anthems is safe.
The first song I have yet to be able to understand or find lyrics for. I can understand about half of them. But that was the two songs that crossed my mind.
See if there is a I want to see if there's a stream safe version of it. Don't give me that one. Ah. It is a brat. Um, can't find anything. No, I don't want the combat one. Are we just gonna do hold? I don't know. Oh, want to find something, damn it.
I think as long as you don't claim it to be like your music, it's okay to play because
No,
there-
they'll
there's a
cut
dude.
the stream out if it's
Oh.
not the right.
Because there's a dude I watch on Twitch that just like plays country music in the background of his streams all the time.
That's weird.
Because he just has it as like background music basically.
Yeah, I mean there are some that are stream safe that you won't possibly they've got a bunch of like rules and stuff. But if it doesn't fit the right bill in the slightest, you'll get your warnings. And they'll make you do the not streaming. DMCA safe. Let's see. Either ways, you all jam, and it is the good jams. And you all play very, very well. Um, Poppyseed.
Yes.
Add another day to your counter.
Okie dokie.
You know what? Here's a fun one. Um, this is just called Won't Stop Dancing, so that's just gonna go on in the background now. Because it says that it's a DMCA safe stream beat. So I don't want it too loud though. You just having a good old time until the new day comes when you have played songs and danced the night away. Um the party boat is truly partying. As the morning comes, and yeah, the group y'all get sleepy at some point. The orchestra, they ask if you wouldn't mind them taking a nap on deck, before you heading back out onto the high seas. Um, and uh they kind of just they don't leave them strewn about, but they kind of just leave all the instruments like out into the side for you guys to mess with as you please, while they take a nap, um to regain their strength before swimming out once more. The rest of you, what do you wish to do on this next fine day?
More reading.
Poppyseed gonna do the much reading.
Keep on keeping on.
Back in the hole. I've got weapons to make.
How many chapters do you think Poppyseed can read in a day?
A lot.
By a lot, do you mean like he's probably halfway through the book at this point?
I would say so.
Okay.
I mean, he's
Possibly more.
he's got a background in what the fuck is it? Was it Cloistered Scholar? So
Yeah.
he does a lot of reading.
He does a lot of reading. Probably gonna like take a nap and then read more. Like other than your slight music break, he read and then napped. And then read some more.
Yep.
Someone wanted me to teach them something, but I don't remember what it was.
I think Tavish wanted you to teach him how to sail or some shit like that. Or someone wanted to learn how to sail. I can't remember who.
Was it Kari?
I don't remember, but I'll take up the offer if it's offered. I'm gonna learn how to get at least off of the goddamn crow's nest.
Learn how to get into and out of the crow's nest.
And actually remembering, yeah.
Yeah, whoever would like Gaddis teaching the basics of sailing.
Sailing 101.
Having Lulu and Oliver help.
They definitely help. Hmm. Um, roll.
Roll to teach.
Roll. I was gonna be like roll to learn. See how much you like actually retain. I don't know. Wisdom?
Just a straight wisdom?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Look at it be.
Or yeah, we'll say wisdom.
Hey, that's a net 20 for a 25.
Nice. You actually pick up on all this shit easy as hell.
Kari knows how to sail. She's responsible now.
Because I know how to sail, it doesn't mean I'm responsible.
Nope.
Be
You
sure to
know.
sail responsibly. If your mass lasts for more than 4 hours, contact your doctor.
Holy crap, I don't have a mess. Yeah, once the lesson is done, she's gonna take some time and go fishing. Get some more fish.
All the much fish. Make me that good fishing check.
When was it? Forgot.
Um
Nature, survival.
shit, what was I having? Survival, that's what it was.
Survival. This is normal. Another 25. Not a net 20 though, it's a 25.
Nice. Um, you catch a very nice sized edible fish.
Woo!
Like you get a proper fish to cook and munch on.
It's proper celebrating. She's on the ship, like.
Do that again.
Yeah, you don't have to use it.
There's a sponge. I just saw that. Trying
Oh,
to
yeah.
remember a name of an item so I can find it and give it to. What is this? Maybe this is what I give to Jert. Not Jert. Wrong campaign.
You have like 5 million, so it's okay.
Oh, I know what I remember what I wanted to do.
What did you want to do?
I want to find the actual captain's log for the ship.
Oh yeah.
I know we found like this ship is owned by such and such, but
Yeah.
I want to know the actual like captain's log of where they were and where they were going.
Um, investigation check.
Investigation. Ah, this dice does not like me. 12.
Uh, well, um, so you don't find the whole logbook, but you do find a um a page that basically see like a couple pages in a folder that basically seems to be um like that trip's um I want to say receipt, but that's not quite right.
Like itinerary.
Yeah, kind of like what all they like offloaded, like they finished their trip, like they
Mhm.
properly did the drop off, and now they've got to go and uh now they gotta go and pick up more stuff. I would say on this sheet you can see that the next destination, though it doesn't say exactly where, it does have a like written note of like make sure uh course charted to um Anera properly.
Mm. I'm gonna show that to Gad. Be like, it seems as though this ship was supposed to be going to an era to begin with, which is where we're going, so probably might have to be on watch for that.
Were they supposed to deliver anything?
Were they, Croven? Does it say?
The No, the Anera seems to be like the where they're going to load up again.
Ah. No, they were picking up.
Hmm. Well, depending on whatever they were picking up, we could make off with some good cargo.
Oh, I mean that would be stealing, now wouldn't it, Gaddradison?
I mean, we stole the boat.
I thought you purchased it.
I bribed the guard to let us get on, if that counts.
Excuse me for a minute. I need to go somewhere. And Poppyseed just it goes to the back of the boat. It just sits.
Poppyseed has now finally realized they stole the ship.
Mhm.
Why are you making the Hans panic in the middle of the sea?
We're already way out to sea. It doesn't matter anymore.
Let's
What
not
are you
do
gonna do?
that.
Swim back?
We can let the Haunts know. I love how everybody else knew, like, okay, we're about to steal a ship.
Yep.
And all right, we're like, okay, fine, that's fine. Kari's gonna see him and just like kind of not sneak it this time, but kind of come over. Hey, buddy, you okay?
I'm I don't know how I feel right now.
Would it help to talk about it?
Probably not. Did you know that we were stealing this ship?
Does her best. Her best shock. What?
I know.
Did not know anything about that. Nobody tells me nothing.
Well, you need to have a word with Captain Gaddradison about that then.
What? You stay here and process it, and I'm gonna go talk to him.
It's scandalous.
Give him what for. It goes to where Gaddradison is.
Hello, child. Sleep well. Do the
Gonna
good
walk over
nighting.
and just be like, Did you did you did you tell the Hans we stole the ship?
Oh, well. He told me that this ship was supposed to be going to Anera anyways to pick up some cargo, and I said, well, we could probably make off with some cargo. And he asked me if that would be stealing, and I said, well, we did steal the boat already. I figured we were far enough out at sea that he couldn't really do much about it at this point.
He's having an existential crisis outside.
Hmm.
Oh, that's kind of weird. It's kind of funny to see a Hans sit. Don't don't tell him anymore if we're hiding shit from him, please. We don't need a panicked Hans in the boat.
Well, at least he can't go anywhere.
The bad part. He knows magic and he has nowhere to go. What do you think is gonna happen if he panics?
I'm going to be put in jail. Years of academy training wasted.
Points to the outside. You hear him? You really want that the rest of our trip? I will have him sitting right next to you so you can do it. Deal with it. I ain't dealing with him. If I knew the wiggly waggly magic shit, I probably would shut him up, but I don't. Anyways, I'm gonna go hide in the crow's nest now and not deal with him, so bye. I'm not dealing with him.
Starts playing sad accordion music.
God. My goodness.
It's beautiful.
Oh,
I'm gonna go down into the hold where Gar's at. It would appear that our host friend finding out the ship was stolen has put him into a bit of a crisis.
Just kind of looks up from the workbench. What did he expect from signing up with a couple of pirates? That everything was going to be sunshine and daisies and we were going to be good, upstanding citizens and buy everything? No. Honestly, it's kind of on him for not, thinking ahead and expecting the realistic truth out of folk.
Well, I'm not sure he knew we were pirates. He knew we were sailors, but I'm not sure he knew we were pirates.
He kind of gestures up and down on the both of us. He's not blind. We don't exactly look like your standard sailor.
No.
Don't got that fancy uniform, bristling with more firearms than armory. We haven't exactly had any qualms about morally ambiguous actions in the past. What kind of person would not expect pirate? I mean, come on.
Well, that being said, do you think there's anything you could do about it?
He just kind of like motions to listen for the sad accordion music.
I mean, I could always serenade him with the song of my people from my childhood, but that might not put him quite in the right mood. Besides, I get the feeling that he might not enjoy this as much as you or me might. Just kind of gestures at the work on the table. Right now, with a rock for a heart, he's awfully full of feelings.
Well, I'm not the most articulate with these sort of things.
And you think I am, Captain? You remember serving in the forces. You were always the better speaker than I was. I was always better at breaking down walls or getting people to talk. Never was much for the shoulder to cry on.
Well, I was thinking you could more help in the aspect of easing his crisis.
Oh yes, I can see how well that'll go down right now. Don't worry, Poppyseed. It's not too bad. We may have stolen a boat, but we didn't kill anybody to do it. This time. I'm sure that'll ease all of his crises. Who knows? He might make his own symphony of sad accordion.
Well, I guess I'll go see if I can figure it out then.
Well, best of luck on that. If you need me, I'll be trying to power this thing. Hopefully it doesn't explode.
Just don't blow up the ship.
If I do put a hole in it, I'll patch it right quick. I've got all the stuff I need to do that. He just kind of gestures over to a corner. I might be tinkering with stuff I don't quite understand, but that doesn't mean I'm not going to be smart about it. Come on, Captain, you should know by now. I always take all most of the necessary precautions.
I think most would be the operative word in that sentence.
Just because I skimp on my personal protective equipment doesn't mean I skimp on the vessel protective equipment. I can always make limbs or eyes. Besides, just kind of thumps the metal on the shell. Not like I haven't patched myself up before.
Just don't blow up the ship.
He'll walk out back to Poppyseed.
They're all just kind of shrug and get back to this. Speaking of, is there anything you wish for me to roll for progress?
Make a. This would be like a freaking crafting or manufacturing fucking skill of some sort.
Tanker's tools?
Yeah, I would argue Tinker's tools,
Yeah,
which is intelligence plus proficiency if you are proficient with them.
yeah,
Which
that
I am.
works.
That is a. Wow, I'm bad at math. 22.
Nice. All right, you're making some like steady progress. I mean, it's a task that's gonna take some time,
Oh, for sure.
but like you're making good, proper, steady progress. You haven't fucked up anything. You haven't taken any missteps.
Haven't blown up the ship.
Haven't blown up the ship.
Cool. Well, I'm gonna keep on keeping on.
Gad, you said you are reapproaching the haunts.
Yes.
How does this approach look?
He has a bottle of wine and his pipe. And he just kind of like offers to Poppyseed.
Oh, yes, why not? Just drink away the sorrows. Maybe I'll forget that we stole the boat. Poppyseed's gonna start chugging wine.
Oh no.
So, you knew that I was a pirate, right?
No! What would give that away? Look at it. You're not.
He just kind of like gestures to himself. It tips the big hat with the big feather.
That's just regular sailing attire.
Well, for a pirate, I suppose. Did you see any of the sailors around town when we were there?
Actually,
Down on the
no.
dock?
I was busy gathering food.
Oh. Well, Your typical sailor doesn't come as well armed as I am. If they're armed at all.
I really have to go back and question everything. And Poppyseed pulls out another book and he flips to the first page and he starts reading while drinking wine. Not the Maryland book, a different one.
What book he reading now?
He's got several on him.
He does. He does.
He
The
does.
History of sailing.
He has let's see here. You know what? Fuck it. Let's go with Anera folklore because that seems like it would be older.
Reasonable. Oh my gosh. Beautiful.
I have 5 books on me.
Browses the table of contents. One of the sections is the Pirates of Anera.
Yeah.
He's got a mage hoof holding up the book while he also plays the accordion, sadly.
Ah! Oh my gosh. That's beautiful.
Well, if it puts you at ease, I do a rather decent job at staying out of jail, and if we do happen to get caught, you're more than welcome to just tell them that you were shanghaied into the crew and you had no part of the actual stealing. You just happened to get caught up in it.
I knew I should have bought a ticket.
Yeah, but then you wouldn't be having a swell adventure. You'd just be on some transport boat.
That's literally what I'm on right now.
There wouldn't be as much alcohol or nearly as decent a food.
This is true. Shotguns,
Plus,
another
you'd
glass of
be
wine.
plus you'd be a little more cramped in. They tend to try to fill every bit of space they can on those ships.
Stop trying to make me feel better, Captain Gaddradison. I'm trying to be sad.
No.
He just kind of grins.
If you're over here, who's steering the boat?
That's a good question.
And you look over, and it's Oliver on top of a box, holding the steering wheel. He would not be able to reach it without the box.
Oliver's on it.
Okay. I will just have to come to terms with being on a stolen ship. Of which I had a hand in stealing.
But you didn't really have a hand in it. I mean, you just helped carry some food.
I had 2 hands and 4 hooves.
I did most of the stealing. Well, God, I did most of the stealing, but now you're just a passenger. I mean, if you didn't know you're stealing something, can you really be stealing it?
Yes.
You got hand snapped.
I'm just going to be alone in my thoughts for a little while.
Well, just know that everything should be fine.
Gadd'll make his way back towards the wheel.
As you make your way back towards the wheel, can I get a deck save from everyone?
Oh, Lord.
This is gonna be great.
Include me.
Yeah, I mean, you're on the ship. You're in the ship, but you're on the ship.
That's a 7.
You don't
The-
realize the
Fine.
flashbacks you're giving me on this.
21.
What's 9 plus 10?
My deck save.
I got a 13. Woo!
We're doing good, folks.
Yeah,
What
we're
do we have
doing
from
great.
Chou?
Chou
Or
is,
is he dead?
Chou is dead.
Did
Oh, Chou died.
Chou die?
Oh, he's back.
Hello, hello.
Aha.
Oh, there you are.
I was talking, but it wasn't picking up my mic for some reason. And I was like, Poppyseed, you and me rolled exactly the same. Well, I've got a 7 as well.
Woo!
As the hunt ends up uh getting rolled. Chou also ends up on his ass and losing balance and falling onto the deck.
I blame it on alcohol.
As you don't necessarily know what, but something slams into the boat. The slams of the ship, causing it to rock aggressively.
That's not good.
Oh, fudge.
Hey, Captain.
Oof, eat me bones.
I think I speak for everybody and say, what the fuck?
Probably not good.
Ah, what gave you that idea?
He'll call out to lower the sails so that way we have as much sail as possible.
There are your Lulu and Oliver scramble.
Yeah, it kind of sticks his head to like the stairway down to the hold.
Oh, get up here. We have a bit of a situation.
You can tell that something knocked me on my fucking ass. I'll be right up. As there's a angry sounds as Gar makes his way up.
As Garway, Kari, you said you were gonna be in the crow's nest.
Yes.
Make me a perception check.
Persepi. That's a 21.
Nice. You see a what looks like the biggest eyeball you've ever seen. Get closer and closer until it closes and slams into the side of the ship again. You also see that it looks like an eyeball with a gajillion little tentacles. Little tendrils. And it has seen you, and it wants to eye-butt the crap out of your ship currently.
I don't know what the fuck it is, but it's right there in its inky. One big ass eye.
Gonna pick myself up and I'm gonna ready spells. Don't know which ones yet, but I'm going to ready casting. The first question out of his mouth, though, will be: is everyone all right? No one hurt?
I'm in one piece.
The only one hurt is emotionally.
Emotional damage.
Emotional damage.
I don't have a spell for that one yet. Sorry, you'll just have to put your big boy pants on and deal with it for the moment.
I don't wear pants.
I don't like that.
Oh god, I really don't like that thing. Kill it with fire.
Gad is
Kill
gonna
it with fire.
understands
Okay. Kill it with fire. I can do that.
Look at that, says the cleric.
Gad is gonna hope it understands Aquin and shout at it to fuck off.
Pulling a Tavish.
Yeah, in the one language besides common I know.
You tell it to fuck off, and it does not listen. It in fact does the opposite.
No, it's fucking on.
It does not do the thing.
Oh my god.
Um, go. Um, Do, 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 do. There it is. Gad, roll me a D4.
2.
Ooh. Um, make me a Constitution save.
Ah.
You tell it to fuck off, and Aquan, Orin, Primordial. I don't remember which one you said. It was one of those. Either way, you tell it to fuck off, and it narrows its eye at you, and a bit of a beam of magic shoots out.
18.
18. Good news, you succeed.
Huh?
At first you feel, when the magic first hits, you feel as though you might not be able to move. But instead of it actually, like, taking hold, like, sticking and taking hold, the feeling just, like, washes over you quickly.
In Aquin again, he's like, oh, now you've done it, you little shit. And then back to Common, he calls out, I want cannons fired at that thing.
Roll initiative, everybody.
Initiative is plus 19.
And
23.
24.
Oh,
4.
hello. Woo! I beat the nerd. I got a 10.
And Poppyseed is still panicking.
First the life of crime and now this? What the fuck have I gotten into?
Karma. It's karma.
Adventure.
Chou, what was yours?
23.
Yours was the 23. Okay, Gad, what was yours?
24.
24. Okay. And then it is. Oh. Oh. It's almost kind of right in the middle. It goes. Gad. Go. Gar. I monster. Kari, then Poppyseed. So, Gad, you're up first.
Well, assuming Lulu and Oliver are going for cannons, I'll shoot this thing in the eyeball. So that's gonna be a dead-eye shot, sharpshooter. Wait, does that let me crit on a 19? Or is that just... No, okay. Uh... 23.
That does indeed hit, yeah.
Okay. D10 plus 15. Ooh. That'll be 23 points of damage.
You said 23?
Yes.
Okay.
On the first one. I'm gonna do it again. Uh, 17 to hit.
Yes.
Seven. Yeah, once per turn. Okay. That'll be math. 22 points of damage. And then I'm gonna do it again.
Make that good roll.
19.
Yep.
That will be 21 points of damage.
You have done 66 points of damage total.
Oh man. Only it was 3 more.
It's definitely, it looks like it has pink eye now.
I told you to fuck off.
That is all I can do.
Chou.
Oh. How far away is this thing?
It is in the water, like next to the side of the ship.
How size-wise? How big is this eyeball?
It is considered huge. It is big eyeball. Kind of like a kelpie tentacle eye, if you will.
Is it within... If I was to cast it with a 20-foot radius, would it hit the ship?
I would say if you cast it out farther to where its radius would still hit the creature and not the ship, you would just be hitting the like farther outside of the creature, so to speak.
Okay, that's what I'm going to do then. That's what I'm going to do. Great, you big tentacle eyeball fucking thing. Get some of this and fuck off. And it's getting a 4th level fireball.
Beautiful. It needs to make a dex save, right?
Yes, it does. DC 15 for half.
Well, it only got a 5.
Oh, so it's taking the full brunt of the damage then. So
It's a little dazed from the 3 shots to the eyeball.
it's just taken 30 points of fire damage. If it's at all flammable, then it's on fire as well. But as it's in water, I doubt that'll last very long.
Get boiled, idiot.
Calamari, anyone?
Any bonus actiony thingies?
I have one action that I can do. Let me see bonus actions actually. No, that's me done for the moment.
Alrighty.
Oh, hang on. No, tell a lie. One bonus action. Spiritual weapon.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to cast spiritual weapon on it and give it a bonkening.
Give it a le bonk.
And I can do that at 4th level. So, whoopah. So I've got to roll to hit, haven't I now? Yeah. Because I get.
Yep.
Yeah, I get to swing it when I cast it.
Yep.
Sweet. So. No. I cast it, but it misses.
Oh no.
9 total.
Oh yeah, that would not have hit. I mean, you
No.
tried. You tried.
But it's going to be there. It's going to be there, ready for next turn.
Yeah. Gar.
Shooting in the face once worked well. I'm gonna do that again. Myself, I think. So I'm gonna shoot it in the eye. I will call Deadeye and Sharpshooter. And ooh, okay, so that first one would be 21 to hit for the first one.
Yep.
Okay, so I add 10. I have no fingernails. It is hard to pull dice out. And 19 plus 6 is 25 points of damage for the first one. Second shot, I'm going to call Sharpshooter again. That is a 24 to hit. And, ooh, that's better damage. 23 plus 6 is 29 points of damage.
Okie doke.
And I don't think I have any bonus actions that I can really. Actually, wait a minute. No, that is bonus actions. Oh, that's an action to do. Okay, I have nothing else to do then.
Alrighty. It is its turn. Gad, you heard it the most. Um, it um if I could get a wisdom save from you, Gad.
Ah. Fuck off, you spooky bitch. Uh, 21.
Well, that passes. Okay, let's see. Is there anything? You feel a wave of confusion wash over you, but not hold. Right before another blast hits you, con save, please.
I don't like this. Natural fucking 20, let's go.
Alrighty. You take half damage.
Ah.
Um, of 17. But round down. You take 8 necrotic damage as this just inky black. It almost reminds you of like squid ink, but it hits you and disappears. But man, does it not feel good. But that is its turn. It can only do the 2. Kari.
Present.
What would you like to do? Flail in the crow's nest?
Just running around in it. No, now I have that stuck in my head. She's going around in circles. Danger, 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 danger. How far is it away from her?
How high are crow's nests usually?
Nice.
There's a crow's nest on the ship. So they're generally 150 to 250. So we'll say 150. Oh, but then this thing says 40. Oh, but that's. Oh, that's someone else doing it. Okay.
Like,
Suppose it depends on how big the main mast is.
50 to 60 feet.
I'm getting so many different ranges. I found this D&D related one that says 48 feet though. So I'll just use that one.
Okay, will she be able
Um
to go down?
are how fast are you wanting to go down?
Well, she only needs to go down. You said it was 48 feet?
Yeah, it's 48 feet from you to the deck of the ship.
Okay. She has a speed of 40. I'm trying to figure out how far away she is from.
From it um what do we say? From the deck to the top of the water? I don't know, 20 feet? Is that too much? You guys are more of the boat experts than I am.
Uh, that's not. There we go.
Maybe we'll guesstimate at Kari, you're about 60 feet away from it.
Well, then, boo. Oh, you know what? What she was gonna do? Yeah, him.
You just don't want to also take fall damage.
Yeah, no. Okay, that's what she's doing. Is that an action to do though? Corbin, question? As it didn't say.
No, we'll say it's a free.
Okay. So y'all just see the lizard just jump out of the crow's nest towards the deck. And at the last possible moment she does summon dragon wings. And she would she be able to use the movement right away?
Yeah.
Okay, so she's gonna fly towards it, and it's going to need to do a Constitution save.
That would be. Oh yeah, it's not in those. It's over here. That would be a 17.
Oh, that's meets it beats it. God damn you!
I failed something earlier.
Yeah. You're supposed to fail mine. That is 31, so a halved would be 15. 15 poison damage.
Very good, very good. Is there anything else you wish to do?
You. This is all I can do.
Okay. Poppyseed.
Okay, so I'm gonna stand up. I'm gonna hobble over to the side of the boat. See this thing, and I'm gonna hold out my staff towards it. And I need it to make a dex save.
Look at it. That's a 6.
So that fails. I'm casting Lightning Bolt.
Oof.
And this is going to be 10d6 of lightning damage.
Oh, Jesus.
Boiled fucker.
You guys are gonna have monster tentacle eyeball.
12. Oh, God. Where's my calculator? That's 38 lightning damage.
There is a moment where it is twitching the hell out from the big heckin' zappy zaps before it is then just floating. It is the dead.
Yeah.
Good shot, Hans.
I can find like every measurement besides the like deck to the waterline.
Oh no.
The draft is about 13 feet, so it's about 13 feet underwater.
Mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell.
It did have those vibes.
And they usually have a load line.
I mean, what's the like total length minus the length of it that's under the water? And that gives you the length that is that is our distance. Right?
Mm.
I
let's
think I'm picturing that right.
let's just say 15 feet.
Yeah, like but either way, y'all have calamari now. Sort of.
Toasty. Yeah, I don't want to touch that though, because I feel like I'm gonna get shocked. It's still twitching. Look at it.
I figured the best thing to attack it with would be lightning.
Just don't hit me with that, please.
Why would I hit you with this?
I don't know. But also look it, look it, look it, look it, look it. And she zooms off. I told you I was a dragon.
If only Tavish was here to see this.
I know, fuck him.
Tavish is the drunk sleebies.
I know, he is now the sleepy drunk.
How's Nidell doing?
Hmm. You know, she's handling this very well. Surprisingly enough. That was a 17 on the die to see how well she was handling the situation.
Hmm.
Yeah.
She's kind of doing a little like kind of rub the ears a little bit from the loud gunshots. The druid sleep pile is now like half-ass awake and looking around.
Oh, we still have them on
as if
board?
they were on board. They hadn't left yet.
Oh, fuck.
I'm amazed I slept through an explosion of a fireball. What, 5 gunshots? And the sound of lightning, which would cause thunder, because thunder is just the air slamming back together after being burnt up from the plasma. There's no fucking
Oh no,
way
they
It's magical
like
lightning.
they're kind of blinking blearily, like looking around, like if there's something to do, sort of vibes.
They hit that Zaza way too hard. They sleepy.
Probably thought it was a storm.
Yeah.
Hi, CB heads. Yeah, I'm listening.
Away.
Good way to pick that. Look what we found. Look what we did. Look at it. Or point at it.
Walks on over, looks over us. What's that doing in these waters?
What do you mean?
Well, they don't usually come out this far or up this high. They're usually deeper.
Oh.
I mean, that one's a small one, though. You guys got lucky there. You know, in some parts, they're a delicacy.
mean, I'm not against having some free food.
I mean, you need a good like sharp dagger to pull off that hard lens cover on top, but underneath is such a good jelly. You can use it to thicken so many soups, or just slurp on it itself. And there's so many things you can do with the tentacles.
You think I could get it off with my claws?
Oh, definitely.
Ooh. Those little tippy taps. More food! How do we get it up here?
Do you have a net?
Tavish does.
I was about to say, she's gonna think about it and then looks over. Gad, do we have a net?
We should.
Technically, all of you do have a fishing net.
Oh, yeah. Oh, wait, hang on. Goes to where her stash is for fishing stuff. Found it!
As you begin the scooping to get it up, Chou, the druids fish out of one of their mini pockets a bag, kind of like a pull string bag. It's not too terribly large. It's a bit moss covered in on a couple spots. And they hold it out to you, and the one that's holding it out goes, "From one dude to druid to another, man." I think his mic's done borked again. Or he died. One or the other. We'll see. Oh, are you alive? It is done borked. It's not even potato.
I bet he's screaming.
I bet you he is too. I can see it flashing occasionally, but it's just fucking hilarious because nothing's coming through. Oh no. It's like when my mic on when I'm connected by my phone. Is anything coming through? Is he dead?
I am not hearing anything.
I'm not getting anything. I will put it in his thingamajigger. Because he's getting a bag of goodies from his druid buddies. Put it in here. Some of the goodies. One of the goodies is a witch's brew. The other one is called liquid luck. They don't necessarily look great, but they do some fun things. There's also that'll look fucking hilarious on them. A green lipstick, but it's a lingo lipstick.
Give it to the only one that has lips. Tavish. Green lipstick on a green frog.
A green frog.
Yep, Tavish puts it on, looks exactly the same.
No change. And then get it right. That got it weird. Put that in there too. Just a bag of little goodies. From one group of druids to another druid and their friends. But after that, they kind of Give their goodbyes.
Do we
And
get to keep our instruments, or are they taking them?
oh no, they let. If you want to keep them, they offer to let you guys keep the instruments that you played.
I will
Like-
add one accordion.
Oh God.
Poppyseed has become attached to his accordion.
He played it decently enough. This is the start of the bard arc.
I'm stabbing it when I get the chance.
It's a good thing I have mending.
And make sure you can't fully mend it.
I will make every rat you eat taste like wine.
I'm still gonna munch on them.
Bad wine.
Oh no. I mean, it still probably tastes better than eating rat.
Dead rat.
It's an upgrade.
You're like, wow, this tastes delicious.
Oh, this is better than I expected.
Mm.
And went over to Poppyseed. You need to taste this.
This is the color of your accordion, Poppyseed.
I'm okay with this.
It's blue Bubba D.
Yeah, they hop off the side of the boat and wild shape mid hop back into their orcas.
Evay.
And they do their swimming. You guys are left to the open seas once more. As you guys continue to sail, you find that another day passes. And another without incident, without
So
a commotion.
that's two. 2 days.
That's 2.
Okay.
How many more days do you have until you're full rock?
9.
Rock Huntsman. Do 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 do.
And then I'll be rocks.
Rock. Change your name to Garignac. Or
Mm-hmm.
can I get another tinkering check from you to see how your days continue?
Yes. That is intelligence plus proficiency. And that's a grand total of 17.
17. All right. See, it continues going well. Like you're chugging along. Still no major setbacks or anything. Just yeah, on track still. You're occasionally stopped by food. Someone's making sure that you're eating.
I definitely will be taking periodical breaks. Don't want to overstrain my eyes. And sometimes you just need to go out and smoke a pipe. Doing that
very true.
around hazardous substances is not a good idea.
What weird lore? Poppyseed, you continue your
My reading, yeah, of folklore
yeah,
of Anera.
folklore.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I'm trying to picture what you might read about. There would be some stories about plants that walk. Some plants that eat meat. So to be careful. There would be a tale about a creature that they don't know if it's more than one, if it keeps coming back, if there's a scenario that makes these creatures and it's plural. But there's a tale about a creature that mimics a baby's cry.
I fucking hate
Fuck.
you. uh. At least I know about it.
Yeah, at least you know about it. It mimics a baby's cry to try and get people to be lured to it to bring it to camp before it then devours them. People for a while would blame it on vampires. But found out that that just wasn't true by the types of bite marks that were left on the victims found. There are stories where they swear it was dead and buried, but then, later on, more signs of it getting people were found. On a lighter note, there is stories of a all white deer that reminds people that there are some say that it must be Senra's because that's the only one that exists. But why it's just roaming doesn't make sense. So a lot of people think that there's just another white deer now that can it is said that if you are lost in a bad storm and it finds you, it will protect you. Like if you meet up with the white deer in bad situations, they always turn out good. It is basically a symbol of something good's gonna happen. So don't hurt it. Don't try and hunt it. Is basically the book's little note on it.
Okay.
What other bits of lore would be in that book? There would be a warning about not going into not going into caves or tunnels that lead underground unless you have the proper protection. Due to very, very big critters that for the most part stay in certain regions, but occasionally wander out of those. They consider those creatures some form of they must be some form of like messed up abomination of bug warped from the Great War, because why else would bugs be that big? I can't think of anything else you might read in that book at the moment. So that's all Poppyseed's getting right now.
Okay.
I have lost track of the total days you guys have. There was
We'll be on We have 10 more days left.
Okay. Oh yeah, because you were going to fully rock right before
One day before
getting
we
to land.
land.
Yeah. You guys have a few more days of calm. We'll say 3. So you have your number. Poppyseed.
3 more days. Okay. Oh boy.
It's at this point, however, that the wind and sea just stop. You find yourself in the middle of a day where on all sides, all the way around, the ocean just looks like glass. It is so still.
Time to roll.
Well,
Ooh.
good luck.
Unless one of you magic folk can conjure up a breeze. Joe.
Gotta get that toot flute.
No.
Looks like Rowan, it might just be. I think.
Row some more.
I think what we might do is that this would also be a good place to end the session on a calm note and
Right
pick up.
before we hit the waterfalls.
right,
Got it.
right before you hit something, that's for sure.
Mom, there, I'm scared.
It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. You're not in that much danger.
That just makes me react the opposite. Thank you.
I know you.
You do, indeed. But again, I think this would be a perfect spot. Because then there will be a good, strong start off to next session.
Woo!
So good night, chat.
Good night,
Good night,
everybody.
Chad.
Till next time.